Hi friends! Today we're reading a book called Tops and Bottoms, adapted and illustrated by Janet Stephens. And this is a book about plants, specifically vegetables that grow. And there are two characters in the book. One is what kind of animal? It's a bear. And another one is a rabbit. So let's read it. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. So see what he's doing? He's sleeping. Not far down the road lived a hare. So another kind of rabbit is something called a hare, H-A-R-E. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do all the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle." "Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what'll it be, Bear? The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," said Bear with a yawn. "I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops." "It's a done deal," said Hare. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. So these are called weeds, and you've probably seen some of these around.
Are those flowers?
Yes, where you live, and they turn into dandelions, but they have to be pulled out if you're going to grow something. Bear slept as crops grew. When it was time to harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear, you get the tops and I get the bottoms." Hare and his family dug out the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops and tossed them into a pile for Bear, and then put the bottoms aside for himself. So, show me where there's a carrot. It's here. There's radishes, beets. So these were the bottom, and these were what was on the top of the plant. So he's giving the bear all the tops, and the hare is taking all the bottoms. So let's see what happens. Bear stared at his pile. "But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you have tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a done deal, Bear." So, Bear went back to sleep. Hare and his family went to work. They watered, planted, and weeded. So they're planting the field again, but now it's going to be something different. My God. Bear slept as crops grew. You can see they're growing the crops. When it was time to harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear, you get the bottoms and I get the tops." Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. So look, they're giving Bear the bottoms, and they are taking the tops. But this time they grew something different. What did they grow? Broccoli, lettuce, celery, so they took the tops off. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. Hare, you've cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled. You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice and you owe me 1 season of both tops and bottoms now. You're right, poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear. So, Bear went back to sleep. Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as crops grew, and when it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, Wake up, Bear. This time you get the tops and the bottoms. There in front of Bear's house lay a field of corn. So can you see what they grew? Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots and bottoms and the tassels and at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes. See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms, and I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal. So here's a corn stalk. And you can see the corn grows in the middle. And so they're giving him the bottom and the top. But that's also not the good part. By now, Bear was wide awake. That's it, Hare, he hollered. From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops and the bottoms and the middles. Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops. He and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. So here's Bear working, and here they are with their own vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. Okay, so that is the end of tops and bottoms. So now we're going to try to do a little bit of an art project where we're drawing these tops and bottoms. So you can get a piece of paper. So
and paint.
And paint. I'm going to use watercolors. So let's start with a line down the middle. Here we go. So I'm going to do a line, and this is the earth. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a carrot. So a carrot is like long and skinny. So I'll start with that. I'm going to do a long, skinny carrot under the ground. Because remember, the carrots...
Here's some orange.
Okay, one moment. Let me draw everything first, and then you can paint it, okay? The carrots grew underground. So another thing that grew on the bottom were the radishes. And radishes... Hold on, kiddo. Hold on. Hold on. The radishes are kind of a round shape. One moment.
Let's do that.
They're kind of like that. And they also have like some lines. And there were beets. Beets also grow underground. So the beet is going to be a little bit bigger. You want to try? So it's like a round, yeah.
Oh.
Looks like this. So under the ground. Wait, Holly. There we go. That's a good beet. Okay. You can draw some lines. Okay. So, can I borrow that? I forgot to do the top part of these. So the top part of the carrot looks like this. That's the top part of the carrot. Okay. The top part of a radish is also kind of leafy. So see, I'm just drawing wavy lines. And the top part of a beet also has sort of these big long leaves. Now, after you do your carrot, your radish, your beet, you could draw something that grows on top of the land. So something, okay, hold on. Well, let's think about what was in the book. We saw some lettuce. So do you want to draw a lettuce on top? Something round like a lettuce?
Okay.
There you go. It's okay. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. That looks good.
I just draw this yellow.
Okay. 1 moment. Okay. So, can I see that? So this would be, can I borrow the paint for a second? Yeah, this is kind of an orangey color. Can you hand me the other paint that's up there? Thank you. So this orange is a little bit, it's in the box. Felix. I can also do kind of like a pinkish color for the radish. 1 moment. One moment.
I want to do this.
Okay.
Not enough.
No. There isn't. Okay, 1 second. This. Here we go. Not enough. You're right. Okay, so we're going to color some of these kind of like a reddish pink. And then the top part, what color does that need to be?
I made pink.
If we're looking at these, the top parts are green. So I need the tops to be green. Yeah. So who can paint the tops green for me?
I'll do it.
Okay. So go ahead and try doing, just do green here.
Okay.
Just here. There you go. You can do it here. There we go. A little bit more green, I think, for the lettuce.
Yeah.
Now, we also need to make,
Look at.
yeah, the soil.
What's this? How's that for green? What's this, Mom?
I see it. Who can make a brown soil with dirt? I'm going to put some roots here. Careful, careful. So let's try the brown. Here we go. And then just paint the bottom half brown. And then this can be blue, the sky. Okay, there we go. So a little bit more brown. Can you get a little bit more? There we go. And then try doing it.
Is this brown enough?
Yeah. So then we can see that these were kind of some of the plants that they were growing in Bear's yard, but they kept giving him the tops and the bottoms, but the parts that weren't really very good. Can you do the blue, Holly? Just the blue for the sky?
I do lettuce.
You're doing lettuce too? Okay. All right, and it looks like we're almost done. Keep it under the line with our picture. What were some of the vegetables that we drew? We did lettuce. What else?
I did a spicy seed.
Oh, a spicy thing?
We did radishes.
Radishes, beets. And I think for the carrot, I'd like to make it a little bit more orange. Is there anyone who could use this color orange? Clean your brush. Clean your brush.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. And then use the orange.
That's not orange.
That's orange right there. And let's make this carrot an orange carrot, because in the book, there we go.
Look it, I made it.
Okay.
And
so,
now I'm back to the ground.
Yeah, you can finish the brown.
Or soil.
This is how you could paint some vegetables from the book, tops and bottoms. All right. Thank you, friends. We will see you soon.